Mazda is proud to have been named the best SUV brand by U.S. News and World Report. Right now, get 0% for 60 months on both the Mazda CX-30 and the Mazda CX-50. Experience the Mazda difference and save thousands at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline.
That would be concerning and maybe set a precedent moving forward.
If you had plans to be outside, you might hit a couple of these little passing showers.
A drug bust and a few arrests made. Look at what they hauled in here.
Good morning. It's 7:03 here on a Thursday, and as you wake up and head outside, maybe for that first sip of coffee, just to see what you're going to wear today, it's noticeably cooler outside.
It is. The Liz Co's degrees of sleeves. How many? Are you going full? 3/4? Are you half? Are you doing the crop? No. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's talk to Dr. Steve, see if we can figure it out. Maybe a couple layers this morning.
Yeah, probably full sleeves for sure. It's nothing unusual. Last day of February. It's a big change where we've been so far this week. That's the story. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of a gloomy day around the area. We've got overcast skies right now. That's our Sky 9 view brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake. Expecting to stay generally overcast through the day. Temperatures mostly in the low to mid 50s, although Macomb is down to 48. Baton Rouge right now at 54 degrees. And again, the change is the real story here. Many of us running 15 to 20 degrees cooler. Baton Rouge 18 cooler. Macomb 21 degrees below where you were at this time yesterday morning. And what you'll note here is temperatures not moving a whole lot through the day. Upper 50s at noon. We'll go with low 60s for highs today, and then a slow fall through the 50s this evening. Rain chances actually start to slowly climb after dark tonight. Let's give you a look at that on Futurecast. Now, I think through the day, mainly dry. Here we are at noon. It's hinting at a shower or two northwest of Baton Rouge, but not too worried about that. Into the afternoon, it generates a few little returns. But again, I'm going to keep it mainly dry during the day. That's 5 o'clock this evening. I do think once the sun goes down, we're going to start to see rain chances increasing, especially late tonight. So by midnight, we are seeing scattered rains along the coast and seeing those overspread parts of the area through the overnight into Friday morning. So the Friday morning commute could be wet for some of us. Keep that in mind. That initial wave of rain should shift eastward, and by lunchtime on Friday, I think we'll be trending drier. Now, the HRRR also hangs on to a little bit of rain Friday afternoon, and I'm not going to roll out an isolated shower, but I think most of the rain tomorrow will come down early. That's going to be tied into a storm system that's moving across New Mexico this morning. As that pulls east, that's going to give us the chance of rain Friday, and overall over the next week or so, the southern branch of the jet stream is going to stay kind of active, so periodically we get disturbances moving in that will enhance our rain chances. There will be another good rain chance early next week, and over the next 7 days, when you kind of combine what we'll get tomorrow and early next week, we're looking at totals that could very well range from 2 to 4 inches on average, so pretty good soaking on the way. Could actually use that because for some of us, this final day of February, we're actually wrapping up the month of February below normal on rainfall. So mainly dry during the day today, some showers tonight. Rain chances increase overnight into early Friday. Now your weekend not looking bad, not rain free necessarily, but rain chances only 20 to 30%, trending warmer, mid 70s Saturday, up around 80 Sunday. That good rain chance Monday, Tuesday. Otherwise, note, once we get warmer this weekend, looks like we stay that way right on through the end of next week. All right, 7:06. What you looking at, Johnny?
Y'all give me this little tiny TV here to look at, and I can't see the rain percentages. Y'all have these big, huge TVs.
Who is y'all?
I've got this,
Who is y'all?
You three. The three of y'all. Wow. Maybe not Liz. You and Matt. Anyway, so I had to look close to see the rain percentage on the little bitty TV there. Tiny TV, guys. All right, here's I-10 east and westbound right near the College Drive area, that College off-ramp backing up. We are excited about a brand new partnership with our friend Gordon McKernan, helping us to give you more opportunities to see what your traffic is going to look like before you leave the house. We have several new cameras to debut for you. Our first alert traffic cam with Gordon McKernan. This is one of the shots that shows that College Drive off-ramp, that right lane only. It's getting off at College is a little backed up onto the interstate. The lane next to that is the Acadian off-ramp lane, and that also backs up a little bit periodically. Once you get past Acadian going toward the downtown area, not a bad flow of traffic at all. Bridge traffic on again, off again, slow coming in from the west on 10 eastbound. All in all, still looking pretty good. At 7 minutes after the hour, you're watching us on The Plus. It's WAFB Plus with 9 News Now. Updates on some of the bigger stories we covered earlier today that you may have missed. Give them to you next, right here. Stay with us.
Folks, welcome back to it, everybody. We were talking a lot recently about wildfires in Louisiana, right? Yeah. We had over the weekend about 120 around the state that folks had to respond to. I tell you what, though, that's Louisiana. Our neighbors to the west in Texas. We got nearly 1 million acres burned in one forest fire?
Yeah, and that's why we want to take you to Texas now. This is actually Canadian. It's about 105 miles about northeast of Amarillo, right there in the Panhandle. So this is the condition that a lot of the first responders in that state are facing. Look at this, dangerous wildfires. In fact, 850 to 1 million acres of land burned. So far, it's hitting a lot of ranch lands, killed livestock, forcing evacuations. It's a sparsely populated type of area there in Texas. But Matt, when you talk about the impact of how quickly this grew, we were following this Monday, still tracking this well into Thursday, and the satellite data from the National Interagency Fire Center, well, it suggests that the fire's become the largest ever seen in the state. And
that's, I mean, so we're talking about something just massive blaze, just absolutely massive blaze. And I think these conditions, the windy conditions, the dry conditions contributing to all that, we'll continue to follow it. But look, Louisiana has some of that to try and prevent as well. So from the wildfires to home and building fires. Actually, BRFD working a couple of them yesterday evening and last night into this morning. Vacant home and house fires. The one on your left right there, that's Dayton, right? Yeah. And that was a vacant house fire that spread to a neighbor's home? Yeah,
we're actually told that happened right around the 2500 block, Dayton Street. This is kind of near I-110.
That's right.
Look at that. It looks kind of harrowing there, the scene Baton Rouge firefighters went out to. Now, as they begin to put that fire out, we're told a natural gas service line. It's actually found broken, and that natural gas was burning. So you're actually seeing that firefighters kind of work at that scene there. Thankfully, nobody injured here at this scene. But hazardous materials, they were all called out to it. They were able to get it under control. But Matt, that's not the only vacant fire they were working. On the right side of your screen, you're also seeing another vacant building fire called out. This is not only 30 minutes, an hour later.
Yeah, the one on Monroe happened a little earlier in the evening. And so crews out there, they were able to knock it down. It was on like the first floor of the building here. They were able to get access and knock it down. But here's the thing, Liz, from fire 1 to fire 2, officially no cause just yet. That's being looked into by FD. Again, those investigators just kind of getting going with that.
Let's talk about another investigation, also a multi-agency investigation, this one involving the Baton Rouge Police Department and the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office. So if you've been hearing the word about gang crimes lately, it has to do with this, ATM robberies, but not for people using them. It's the ATM technicians, you know, the ones who are trading out the money.
Working it, and, working on the machines, making sure they're all filled up and good to go.
Yeah, apparently gang members reportedly targeting them after learning the tactic in Houston, bringing that to Baton Rouge, and then targeting ATM techs in the Baton Rouge area. Not only one, but a couple of different ATMs that they've hit up.
Actually, and they've made a number of arrests here when they figured out, the agencies did, that some of the money stolen here was being used in other crimes, gun deals, drug deals, that kind of thing. So according to officials, to your point, PD and SO, Sheriff's Office, the number of arrests that they have made, they've already actually charged a few of these guys with the extra charge of being a part of a criminal gang, which adds a little bit of extra oomph when it comes to the court case or whatever they may be able to charge them with and how long they get to sentence them for. So again, we'll figure out how and where this next step is, but arrests made in all of this. It's crazy.
Guess how much they took? About $300,000 worth of cash in all those ATMs. So we're going to continue to follow that story for you, but let you know about this. Baton Rouge police working another shooting investigation. This one happening at a gas station. location there on Plank, kind of near Shelley Street. We're told a woman was injured after a shooting there. Our crew live there or at the scene getting this video. You can see it's kind of by that Save More on Plank where we've seen a number of incidents there. Yeah, BRPD detectives working to figure out what may have spurred or started this investigation and who's responsible for the shooting.
Yeah, they're saying there was an argument between a couple of women, and but they know that, they believe, but no word of an arrest yet, right? So we'll see where it goes. Seeing where this goes, I want to let you know an announcement expected today from former state rep, you know the name, Ted James, right? Also former director of Regional Small Business Association. 11 o'clock this morning, Liz, he's supposed to step up to the microphone and announce that he is possibly
running for mayor.
That's the one.
That's what insiders tell us. That announcement was teased on all of his social media pages. That announcement's actually happening at McKinley High School Alumni Center. It's actually the school where he graduated from. That's happening right around 11 o'clock this morning. We'll have a crew there following what he has to say, bring you those updates on 9 News at noon.
Daddy needs a boat.
Excuse me?
Apparently.
That's what the man said.
That's what the man said. We heard the man say it.
He sure did.
So Kelly Hubbard's live this morning. Sportsman's Paradise on the awesome, just Louisiana Sportsman show. And all the things from the tractors you're seeing right there to the boats and everything you can get to going.
Yeah.
But he said, right, that Daddy needs a boat.
That's it.
I don't know if he was talking to me or to Steve or whoever, but it felt very personal.
Well, this guy that Kelly was interviewing this morning, he is all about it, planning the Louisiana Sportsman show, and he said, look, let the dads out this weekend, come on down to the River Center, let them get a boat, but bring the wives. That fella right there, it's the Faulkners, because he said that decision cannot be made without mom's input.
That's very accurate.
Or mom really making that call. So make it a family-friendly affair. Kind of save himself there, huh?
Very accurate in my house. Very.
Wise man.
But springtime, get out on the Tickfaw, Lake Maurepas, Lake Verret.
Come on,
we have our
River. I've been out on all of those. Absolutely, absolutely.
When are we going?
And you get in on go to the prop stop and then head across Maurepas and eat at Middendorf's. Oh,
that is actually.
So that's the route. That's the route we're doing. Done and done.
We're doing it. And you can get some specials on boat purchases during the show this weekend, by the way.
Okay.
It sounds like he's getting a boat.
Yeah. Or maybe Channel 9 will.
Make sure it's big enough for all of us.
Done.
Get the whole family on there.
Got you covered.
All right.
Increased body length, impressive performance, with the reliability and durability to drive on or off-road. The new 2024 Tundra is pure Toyota. Get great savings on your new Tundra right now at Team Toyota, I-12 at O'Neill, a member of the Team Automotive Group.